Can we record a video, please? Can we get back to politics? Please. It feels good to be back. Let me turn on my focus mode so that nobody interrupts us. The new mic placement is attempting to work out, okay? We're trial and error. But hi, I hope everyone had a fantastic March and halfway through April because I got so busy and just could not edit videos. If you have been watching since now, let me give you a little update before we get into today's video. I made a short film. I made my first short film, and then I went and helped one of my friends with his short film that was so cool. So talented. Taylor, you're fucking talented, dude. It was just so fun. I had a blast. It was great, and I want to do 12 million more. I want to do it for the rest of my life. It was amazing. It was amazing, and I loved it. I will be sharing more of that here. There's a whole bunch of rules when it comes to film stuff, and like when you enter into film festivals, you can't share the video publicly. It's like there's just a whole bunch of shit that you have to go through. So for those of you who are wanting to watch it, it's going to take a little bit. I don't exactly know when it's going to be able to come out, but just know that I am working on it, and it will be out eventually. What the fuck are we talking about today? Actually, we're talking about something that I am super excited to talk about. I'm actually very thrilled to get into today's video. Should we do an intro first? Maybe we should. Okay. Hi everybody, my name is GERKEN. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a filmmaker from Kansas City, Missouri. I like drinking Dr. Pepper and talking to a camera. And today, we are going to be talking about the right and the wrong way to make art. Let's do it. It's been like the first one in a month. Are we ready? That was good shit. Okay, let's talk about this. So, I always love doing this intro because it's like, let's talk about the right and the wrong way to make art. Well, spoiler alert, there is no wrong way to make art. Any way that you can create is correct. I do not care what it is, and you know you can't change my mind on this. Most of the Sunday Ramble things you can't change my mind on. Regardless, there is no right or wrong way to make art. I did say in a previous Sunday Ramble that there is a technicality to art, and that is true. You have to know like what camera settings are and you know, shot angles and all that. Once you learn that stuff, to create your art, to create art in general, it all goes out the window. There is just no wrong way to make art. I have seen fantastic short films that are filmed with nothing but an iPhone. There is actually an entire category of a film festival that is only iPhone footage. In the film industry, there is a right way and a wrong way to make a film. You have to fill out these papers, you have to enter into these festivals, you have to hire this crew. I call bullshit. I don't see why you have to do that. But it's weird because there are a lot of people in the film industry that if you say, yeah, I filmed this, you know, with like 3 people and, you know, we just went to a public place or we used my bedroom or whatever and I filmed it on my camera, they like look down on you and it's weirdly toxic. I don't know. It's like why? Why? Because at the end of the day, all that matters is that I'm creating. All that matters is that I'm making a film. So why is it so bad that I filmed it with 3 people? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm just trying to make a video for the YouTubes. And the baby Bruno said no. There are a lot of filmmakers out there, and you know, myself included, who will give you tips and tricks and all the things on how to create art and how to make a film and how to write your first book or whatever. And at the end of the day, the only thing that it is just a tip. It's not something that you have to do. You don't have to follow what this creator does by the letter. You don't have to follow what this filmmaker does word for word in their script. Like, you don't have to listen to everything that they say if it doesn't work for you. And the thing about the internet is that it makes you feel like you have to, because there are these people out there who are so charismatic and so personable. It makes it seem like it's their way or the highway. And in reality, that is so not true. There is no right or wrong way to do things. It's not their way or the highway, it's your way. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do all this fancy shit if it doesn't work for you. You don't have to film on the best camera if it doesn't work for you. I filmed my short film on the Sony FX6 because I wanted to. Not because like somebody told me to. If somebody gave me like a tip on what camera to use, honestly the Sony FX6 would probably be up there because this is a great camera, but they probably would have said a red. Like most of the time, especially if you talk to like university students, they would say a red because a red is just, it's just the industry standard, I guess, with the exception of like, what are those things called? Aris? I mean, but those are stupid expensive and like we don't talk about those. The moral of the story is you don't have to do anything you don't want to. There are amazing films out there that are made with the smallest crew possible, barely any money, and it's just a good story, and it was made, maybe it was made with a shitty camera, and oh my gosh, one of my favorite short films I think I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, I wish I remember what it was called. It was about this dancer who was deaf and this guitar player. They ended up falling in love or something, and it was so good. It was filmed so horribly. Like technically, it was filmed so horribly, but it won awards. Like it was so good. I loved it. I thought it was great. I watched the whole thing. If I can find it, I will link it down below, or I'll put it on screen somewhere or whatever. But I loved that film. You should go check that out. Getting back to this, that film had, I think, 3 actors in it. Maybe 4 actors. And it was filmed in like a school or a church or something. It looked like it was filmed on the camera that I have right now, which isn't a bad camera, but it's not the greatest either. And it was just good. It was a good film. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And so it's like, you don't have to do all the bells and whistles if that doesn't speak to you as an artist. Another thing that I wrote down is in the wedding industry, there are so many different types of art. There are so many different types of photos. I love seeing those trends where it's like 10 photographers editing the same photo, because they're usually all completely different. And they're all unique to the person who's editing them. Even if somebody highlights the warm tones a lot and like brings out the orange and stuff, which is very popular nowadays in wedding photos, they're still very unique to them. Like there's so many different types of photo editing out there, and there's so many different types of film editing out there. And like if I were to go edit Oppenheimer and you were to edit Oppenheimer, and it would probably be completely different from the original, because we all have a unique style of art. There's no right or wrong way to edit a photo, to edit a film, to edit a video, whatever. There's no right or wrong way to make a YouTube video like this. If there was, I probably wouldn't be here because I can't do that. I don't like to follow, you know, the you should do this, you should do that. That's not me. I don't want to do that. I don't know. So just don't feel like you have to make art a certain way because somebody is telling you to, or because somebody is telling you that it's right. That's a very toxic mentality to have. I understand that there's a technical side to things. There's a technical side to photography, to writing, to film. You know, you can't write in whatever grammar you want. I mean, you can, but it's like, you probably shouldn't. But as far as it comes to like style, like writing style, there's so many different writing styles out there. There's so many different photo styles out there. There's so many different cinematography styles. It's just, there's no right or wrong answer to it. It's just art, dude. Just create some shit. Like, stop putting so much pressure on it, and stop listening to yahoos on the internet or yahoos in your life that are telling you that there's a right or a wrong way to do things. No, there's not. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Send them this video. I don't give a shit. There's no right or wrong way to make art. Just create, okay? Just pick up a damn camera. Start writing. Pick up a paintbrush. I don't give a fuck, okay? Just create art. And don't feel like there's a right or a wrong way to do it, because I am sitting here and telling you that there is not. And if there is, I'm not gonna do it. If there is a right or a wrong way to make art, if there is a right way to make art, hi. If there is a right way to make art, I think I will stick with the wrong way. If this right here is not correct, okay, I don't care. Because this is what I like to do. This is my art. I want to create this way. I don't really give a shit what other people have to say about it. I want to do this. This is my art. Welcome to the channel. Okay, well, I hope this video helped you. And you know what? If it didn't, and you just like to hear me ramble, okay, hi, welcome. I think that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. I don't know when I'm going to see you again, to be honest. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or suggestions for future videos, leave them down below in the comments. Leave a like on this video if you want to. Subscribe if this is your vibe. If it's not, that's fine. I don't judge. Do all the YouTube things if the spirit compels you. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you later. Bye. Yeet! I wonder what that's gonna sound. That was a bad one. Can I do it again? It's all bad. No! I'm putting too much pressure on it. Yeet! There it is.